Hello, good afternoon from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda. This is the venue where we will be bringing you the live commentary in the Manjai Sports Committee Super Cup final between Kololi Central and Johm FC. Both sides are already on the pitch, and we also have the high-powered dignitaries currently having handshakes with the two sides in Kololi Central and Johm FC. Kololi Central are the winners of the league, whilst Johm FC won the knockout in the last competition of Manjai Sports Development or Sports Committee's Summer Nawetan. And here they are facing up in the Super Cup final, and the winner will be crowned champions of the Super Cup of Manjai Sports Development Committee. And it is all coming to you live from the Father Cup Sports Complex. And the game will be coming to you live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube, and also on the official Facebook page of Manjai Sports Committee. This is where we will be getting you the live broadcast in the Super Cup final between Kololi Central and Johm FC. Kemo Kanyi, welcome back, and this time to the Father Cup Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda, and the venue currently hosting the Super Cup final between Kololi Central and Johm FC.
Yes, very well, Pa. A different ground here today at Manjai Kunda. So here as well, these are the two winners. One will say the two best teams in the last season's Norwegian season for the Manjai Kunda Sports Association. So the league winners and also that of the knockout winners here will be taking on one another. They will be hoping to making sure that they win something before the commencement of the season, or one would say at the commencement of the season, because the Super Cups are the first games of every Norwegian season or every league season that you need to play in. So the first game of the Norwegian season here, Manjai Kunda, Johm FC or Kololi Central will want to make sure they win this particular trophy, and then start winning, start the league, start the Norwegian season rather with this particular win here. So let's see what happens here, whether it is going to be Kololi Central, the league champions, or it has to be the Johm FC, the knockout champions, who will be going home with this particular trophy. But nonetheless, when teams are playing in the final, it is always very, very difficult for each of these sides here. Though we are not privy to watch any of these sides here play, but we know that because they have won at least a trophy last season, so that tells you a lot about this particular two teams, that they are winners, and then they will be hoping to making sure that they continue winning as they were doing in the last season, because Kololi winning the league, winning the league, and then that of the Johm FC winning the knockout. Both knows how to win a trophy, so and how easy it is as well to making sure that you clinch a trophy. So both are trophy winners, so they will be hoping to making sure that they start the Norwegian season with a trophy here. So it is going to be, our anticipation is that it is going to be a very, very tough game between these two sides here, because they have both tasted at least a trophy last season. Coming into this particular season, they will be hoping to start their season, the Norwegian season rather, with at least winning this particular knockout, and then try to go back and then come back again, and then try to focus on what they will want to achieve as the Norwegian season progresses here in Manjai.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanya. And any moment from now, we will be starting the live coverage of this crucial fixture between Kololi Central and Johm FC, and the game is coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda, and the game is also live on LSTV1, both Facebook and YouTube, and also on the official Facebook page of Manjai Sports Committee. And this is where we will be bringing you this live broadcast. Any moment from now, we will be having the kickoff, and the kickoff will slowly get us underway from the Father Golf Sports Complex. Both sides in Kololi Central and Johm FC are currently having their respective team photos before this afternoon showdown from the Father Golf Sports Complex. And on LSTV1 at the commentary desk, Parlamin Fati, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera as usual, Osman and Niman Satacham. And any moment from now, we will be coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex, and the finalists in Kololi Central and Johm FC will be facing off. And Kololi Central, who are the league winners last Nawetan, have been coached by Ibrahim Ajouf, whilst we have Abdurrahman Ba on the dugout for the knockout champion Johm FC. And any moment from now, the central referee will surely get us underway. And this match is going to be officiated by central referee Aliou Bijaju, as who is assisted by Lamin Koli, Abdurrahman Kujabi, and Mariama Fall as the fourth assistant referee. And any moment from now, we will have the kickoff, and the kickoff will solely get us underway. And Joms FC, who are the knockout champions, are dressed in their colorful white shirts, blue shorts and white socks, whilst league champions Kololi Central dress in black shirts, black shorts and black socks with white strips. And we believe Joms FC will be kicking from our right to left from our commentary decks, whilst Kololi Central kicks from our left to right from our commentary decks. And we are currently waiting for the green light from the central referee Aliu B. Jaju before the commencement of this crunch fixture. It is the Super Cup final, coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, and it is the coating razor of this year's Manjai Sports Committee Summer Nawetan. And this fixture will solely get us underway as far as this year's Summer Nawetan in Manjai is concerned. And any moment from now, that's the kickoff, and you could hear those claps coming from the supporters of the finalists in Kololi Central and Joms FC. And this kickoff will solely get us underway shortly. As usual at the commentary decks for LSTV, Parliament Party, Kemo Kanyi. Behind the camera is Osman and Niman Satacham. And this year's competition is proudly and officially sponsored by Wave Gambia. And any moment from now, we will be having the commencement of this crucial fixture. Just as I said earlier, Joms FC will be kicking from our right to left from our commentary decks, while Kololi Central kicks from our left to right. Joms in white shirts, blue shorts and white socks, while Kololi Central dress in all black with white strips. And Kololi Central in the last final defeated Ramadan FC in the final before laying their hand on the massive trophy, whilst their opponents in Joms FC defeated Kololi United, not Kololi Central this time, defeated Kololi United in the knockout final to clinch the knockout trophy. There we go, ball being taken quickly from the knockout champions Joms FC. This time Joms picks possession. They will try to move the ball forward to the center forward, a header this time around from the league champions Kololi Central, who will now use the right side of their attack. Ball being blocked to touch by the central defender and number 25 for Joms FC. And you could hear those claps coming from their supporters, Pa Abdulloum on a defensive mission. Ball being taken quickly from the number 12 for the boys in black, Kololi Central. And the number 12 and right wing back is Osman Wada. And Osman's delivery, not a very good one. And this is going to be a set piece for the boys in white and blue, Joms FC, and they will now rely on the central defender and number 25, Pa Abdulloum, who launches in a long and high one into the half of Kololi Central. Kololi will try to move the ball from their own half. This time Joms picks possession using the right side of the attack to the center circle. This time number 5 chips the ball on the far side. Great control by the number 12 for the knockout champions, who controls that ball beautifully, Musa Jao. And this time ball rolls out for a throw in to the boys in white and blue, Joms FC, who are currently playing from our right to left from our commentary decks. A throw in will be taken by the right wing back and number 12, Musa Jao, who launches in a long one. A header from the league champions, who desperately clear their line to the center of the pitch, launches the ball forward on the left side of the attack. This is Kololi Central now. They will try to use their pace. Ismaila Sow on the far side. Dribble passes marker, deals the ball low. Not a very good control from the goalkeeper. Can they get something here? Joms FC picks possession once again. That was definitely a great start from the league champions Kololi Central. And you could hear those claps coming from their supporters. And this game is being officiated by central referee Aliu B. Jaju, who is being assisted by Lamin Koli, Abdurrahman Kujabi and Maria Mafal as the 4th assistant referee. The ball will be taken by Joms FC in their own half. Central defender and number 25, Pa Abdulloum, launches in a long one. This time Kololi Central picks possession, trying to dribble past his marker. Player goes to ground. Infringement awarded by the central referee, and the central referee is trying to give instruction to the player, asking him to calm down. And the player in question is the holding midfielder and number 5, Lamin Fati for Joms FC. And this will give the opportunity to the boys in black, Kololi Central, to effect this delivery. Around the dividing line, Kololi Central will surely take this delivery. And at almost a jam-packed Manjai football field, ball being taken quickly. Desperately cleared by Joms FC. Ball being chested down. This time Kololi Central gets the ball into the half of their opponents. Kololi will try to move the ball forward. Center forward at number 9 goes to ground. And he's been rewarded by the central referee, Ada Dem. Goes to ground and he's been rewarded by the central referee. And seemingly, this Kololi central side seems to have a lot of supporters. As you could hear those shouts coming from their supporters whenever they get the ball into their opposition side. The boys in black and white, Kololi Central will once again effect this set piece. And Joms FC will have some defensive work to employ here. They have their netminder, the tall lanky goalkeeper, trying to instruct the wall. They have already assembled a 4-man wall, a giant wall. This time it's going to be 3 now. They have already erected a 3-man wall in trying to block this effort from the league champions Kololi Central. Kololi Central will now rely on the number 17 to deliver this, Haruna Bojang. The tall lanky Bojang Haruna preparing to deliver this. A 4-man wall assembled, central referee giving instructions. We also have Kololi Central having 2 of their players very close to the wall. And you could hear those shouts calling in for a goal from the number 17 Haruna Bojang. Bojang Haruna powered that ball, powered away by the goalkeeper partially. Another effort from the goalkeeper. That was another decent effort from the league champions Kololi Central as they continue to pile pressure on their opponent from the Father Gov Sports Complex in Manjai. Kemo Kani, great start from the league champions as they continue to pile pressure on the knockout champions in USA.
Yes, very well, Pa. They have a couple of chances that they could have taken, and then eventually they will be leading this game at least by a lone goal 2-0 at the moment. But they have failed to take any of those chances. But the goalkeeper for that of the Joms FC side is also trying very well. He's been very busy since the start of this particular encounter. Though the time is very young, but I mean the Kololi Central side is making him very busy. And currently they are a more dominant side when in regards to this particular game, because we have seen barely you have seen this particular Johm FC side crossing the center circle and then pushing any threat onto the parts of that of the Kololi Central side. So every other dominant party here is been dominated by that of the Kololi Central side. But the game is very young. It just have started. So let's see what happens here. Whether Joms FC will try to make it so that they also moves away from the slumber that they are currently doing, and then trying to make it so that they come against this particular Kololi Central side to do the needful for themselves.
An electric atmosphere coming from the Father Gov Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda, and this is the ground currently hosting Manjai Sports Development Super Cup final between league champions Kololi Central and Joms FC. A cross in there, another clearance from the league champions Kololi Central, and it's going to be another corner for the knockout champions Joms FC. Joms FC will benefit from another corner, and the number 5 will take that on the far side, Lamin Fateh. And you are reminded that this live commentary is coming to you live from the Father Gov Sports Complex, and the game is coming to you live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. But the commentary desk by Lamin Fateh, Kemo Kani. Behind the camera is Osman and Niman Sata Cham. The pitch is not very much comfortable here, as we have seen players trying to struggle in getting the ball forward. But anyway, this is the Father Gov Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda hosting the Super Cup final between Kololi Central, the league champions, and the knockout winners in Joms FC. And the game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube, and also on the official Facebook page of Manjai Sports Committee. It's going to be a throw-in on the far side. A throw-in for the boys in white and blue Joms FC, and they are the winners of last Norwegian's knockout competition. Joms FC kicking from our right to left from our commentary decks. League winners Kololi Central placed from our left to right from our commentary decks. Great control by the number 7, who tries to dribble past a group of players, still moving forward. This time he will use his space, and he kept the ball in play. This time solid defensive work in there by Kololi Central, and Joms will once again benefit from a corner. And the number 5, Lamin Fateh, will take that corner once again. And league winners Kololi Central will have some defensive work to do here. It's going to be a corner. Fateh Lamin preparing to deliver this, drills this ball low to the advancing number 6. The player struggles once again. The pitch not very comfortable. Another header around the area. League champions Kololi Central trying to clear their line. This time the central defender and team captain number 4 allows that ball to roll out of play for a goal kick to Kololi Central. The number 4, Adama Bojang, is the team captain and central defender for Kololi Central. To their goalkeeper, who hands the ball on the right side. Central launches in a long and high one into the half of Joms FC. Joms will have some defensive work to do. The central defender allows that ball to roll out for a throw-in to the boys in white and blue, Joms FC. It has been a keenly contested affair between these two sides. Both sides will surely want to lay their hand on this giant trophy and the whooping cash prize that will be handed to the winner of the Super Cup. And you are reminded that this competition is officially or proudly and officially sponsored by Wave Gambia. Ball been taken quickly. Joms FC player goes to ground. He's been rewarded by the central referee. And the central referee for this afternoon's contest is Aliu B. Jaju, who is reliably and ably assisted by Lamin Koli, Abdurrahman Kujabi and Mariam Afal as the 4th assistant referee. And in case you're just joining us, this live commentary is coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai. And it is the Super Cup final of this year's Manjai Summer Nawetan. And the Super Cup is between Kololi Central, who are the winners of the league trophy last season, against Joms FC, the knockout champions. And the game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube, and also on the official Facebook page of Manjai Sports Committee. And ball being taken quickly. The league champions trying to move the ball forward. This time they're going to have it tough, regain possession. They will now use the right side of their attack. Joms FC on a defensive mission clears that ball desperately from the central defender and number 25, Pa Abdulum. A throw in for Kololi Central. The boys in black and white. A marathon one. Ball being floated into the area, desperately cleared by Joms FC. Ball being chested down by the centre forward, who controls that ball beautifully, to the advancing player who tries to dribble past his marker. Ball being blocked to touch. It's going to be a throw in, quickly taken, and a throw in for Joms FC. Joms will now rely on the team captain number 17, Basiru Toure. A long one from Toure Basiru. Ball being taken into the half of Kololi Central. Kololi on a defensive mission. Ball being desperately cleared by the central defender and number 6 for Kololi Central, who was there to do that defensive work to the boys in black, Kololi Central. Modu them on a defensive mission for the league champions. They would surely want to go home with this giant trophy, but they wouldn't have it easy against their opponents in Joms FC. Joms FC, on the other hand, will also want to lay their hand on this giant trophy and the whooping cash prize. Ball being taken forward. Kololi Central on the attack now. Centre forward number 9 hands the ball to the number 10, who gets the ball further to the number 11 on the right side now. Kololi Central gets the ball forward straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper. But the flag of the assistant referee is being raised against Joms FC. The tall lanky goalkeeper Sarani Jame, not the least happy with the central or decision of the assistant referee. I can vividly remember the Sarani Jame. Anyway, we will try to recollect shortly. It's going to be a corner for the league champions, Kololi Central, who floats the ball into the area, trying to move the ball forward. This time, ball being picked up there by Joms FC, who regain possession, launches in a long and high one. Ball being desperately cleared, trying to move the ball forward. This time, Joms FC picks possession to the number 19, who gets the ball forward. Joms FC will now use the left side of the attack. They are currently enjoying possession in trying to get the ball forward in their opposition's half. This time, a clearance from Kololi Central, and you could hear those claps coming from the supporters of Kololi Central, and on the other side is the supporters of Joms FC. It is a clash between the league winners and the knockout winners, and Kololi Central are the winners of the league competition, whilst Joms FC lay their hand on the knockout trophy in the last competition. There we go. Joms FC floats the ball into the area. No troubles for Alaji Ba, the goalkeeper for Kololi Central, who launches in a long one for the centre forward to chase. The central defender tries to control, regain possession once again. Joms FC picks possession to the number 7, mal controlled, and the ball struck the centre forward and number 7, and he goes to ground, and he will be assisted by his fellow player. No troubles for the number 7 for Joms FC, and the number 7 is Sering Mudu Kamara. Setting Modu Kamara on the far side, back on his feet. Ball being desperately cleared. Joms FC tries to control that ball once again. A struggle and a throw in for Kololi Central. Kololi takes that quickly to the tall, lanky centre forward who tries to dribble past a group of players, calling in for the central referee to hand an infringement. The central referee waved in for a play on. Joms FC picks possession, not for too long. Kololi regain possession, trying to get that 1-2. Player goes to ground. This time the number 10 is being rewarded by the central referee Aliu B. Judge, who has been assisted by Lamin Kuli Abdurrahman Kujabi and Mariama Fall as the 4th assistant referee. And in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Father Gop Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda, and this is the venue currently hosting the Super Cup final in this year's Manjai Sports Soman Nawetan, and the Super Cup final is between Kololi Central and Joms FC. Kololi Central are the winners of the league, while Joms FC are the knockout winners. Kololi Central picks possession on the far side, not for too long. They've been dispossessed and the ball has been blocked to touch by Joms FC. Kemo Kanyi, great display from these two sides in Kololi Central and Joms FC. Both sides hoping to lay their hand on the giant trophy and the cash prize that will be taken home if the team is able to win this contest.
Yes, you can see the dynamics have changed from the earlier dominance by this Kololi Central side. Thereafter, we have seen Joms FC also threatening this Kololi Central defense line to open the score for themselves, but they have also failed to do so. They have won about 3 corners in a row in that part of the field when they have started mounting pressure on this Kololi Central side. So, but as I have earlier said, both teams are cup winners, so of course it is not going to be an easy encounter between these two. And then of course the first 12 minutes have proven that to be right, because I mean the winners for this particular for the league winner, that is Kololi Central, against that of the knockout winners. So that alone is a very will be a very difficult game for either of the sides here, because knowing Kololi, knowing that we need to push very hard against one of the best sides in the league, and then if we want to go home with the trophy, and that of the Joms FC side will also be hoping, will also be having the same thing in their minds. If you want to go home with this particular trophy, we must try to win against one of the best sides in the season, in the Northern season last year. So these are the two mentalities that both teams I believe comes into this particular field of play. What they must try to make sure they win against the best. So coming with that, so it is not going to be easy. So let's see what happens here before the end of this particular encounter part.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi, and few clarifications here. The Super Cup is being sponsored by Wave Gambia, and the Noetan Proper. The Noetan Proper is being sponsored by QCell. There we go. Joms FC trying to move the ball forward now. Great control. Player goes to ground this time. He's been rewarded by the central referee, and it's going to be an infringement as waved by the central referee. Joms FC will now benefit from this set piece, and Joms FC will now benefit. The central referee is now instructing the player to get the ball backwards. And the central defender and number 25, Pa Abdul Loom, will surely take this. Pa Abdul Loom launches in a long and high one into the half of Kololi Central. Ball being headed partially. Ball being taken forward, eludes every other player, and a goal kick for Kololi Central, who are indeed the league winners, and they will now rely on their goalkeeper Alajipa. Alajipa hands the ball to the central defender, who struggles a little bit, trying to move the ball forward this time. That's a foul as waved by the central referee, and the number 20 goes to ground, Mohamed Toure, for Joms FC. Joms FC will surely benefit from this set piece, indeed at a promising position. Joms FC will now benefit from this. Joms FC will benefit, as already we have a player down injured. He is currently being attended to by the team of medics, and already the central referee has already awarded an infringement to Joms FC, the knockout winners. Joms FC will benefit from a set piece, indeed at a promising position. Joms FC have their player back on his feet, and they will now rely on their dead ball specialist to effect this set piece. And in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex, and this is the venue that is currently hosting the Super Cup final. And the Super Cup final is between Kololi Central and Joms FC. Kololi are the winners of the league trophy last season, while Joms FC are the winners of the knockout competition. And Joms FC will now rely on the dead ball specialist to effect this. Fatih will take this, drills the ball, blocked in there by Kololi Central. And Joms FC will benefit from another throw-in. A throw-in for the boys in white and blue. Joms FC's team captain and number 17, Basiru Ture, launches in a long one. Player goes to ground. No foul given by the central referee. Joms picks possession. Can they get something? Spreads the ball on the far side. Kololi Central on a defensive mission. Launches the ball forward. A collision. And this time, central referee hands an infringement to the boys in white and blue in Joms FC. And you are reminded that the Super Cup final is proudly and officially sponsored by Wave Gambia, whilst the league proper is being sponsored by QCell, and the tournament starts tomorrow at the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda. It's going to be a delivery in chase of the dividing line, and Joms FC will effect this. The central defender and number 3 will effect this, Adama Jallo. Adama will take this delivery, launches in a long and high one into the area, straight into the gloves of the custodian Alaji Bar. Alaji with an arm throw, gets that quickly. Joms FC, great control by the central defender and number 25. Joms will try to move the ball forward, great control by the team captain. The captain calls for a handball, central referee waved in for a play on. The pitch is definitely not comfortable for the players. The players are definitely struggling to connect as far as moving the ball forward is concerned. Kemo Kanye, I think we have seen a great display as far as the league winners Kololi Central and Joms FC are concerned, but I think they're definitely struggling with the condition of the football pitch.
Yes, very well, Pa. I mean, football conditions of the pitch conditions of most of our footballing zones, especially the northern zones, are very bad ones. So the only thing players will be able to enjoy playing on the pitch is to making sure that the grounds are improved, especially when artificial turfs. I think those are the best ones for us here, because in most cases, it's most of the fields when you go into, you talk about Bakau, you talk about Manjai, Serekunda East, Serekunda West. These are all of these zones are having this grasses on their pitch, which is not sustainable by the community that is using those pitches. So for artificial turfs, they are at least better. When you look at the ground for that of the Brikama side, you know that it's a very good ground. Players will enjoy playing on such artificial turf. You go to Basori as well, they feel that now, so the Real Banjul side is a very good turf. You go to Jarasoma. So I believe artificial turfs are the ones that at least every committees in the northern zone should try to work on in order to install those ones on their pitches, because currently we have seen so many talents here, so many good players here that are currently playing in this particular final here, but they are really struggling against the topography of the pitch currently at the Manjai Kunda mini stadium here. But it has been a very fantastic game since the onset of the game. The spirit is there to win, and the fighting spirit that is in both sides to making sure that they go home with the trophy is also a very good one, and also the ambition there is also a very a phenomenal one. So the only thing that is left with this particular, I think, the responsibility for that of the committees is to making sure that they improve the condition of the pitches. I believe GFF as well will try to making sure that they help those committees to making sure that they improve the conditions of their football grounds for them. Otherwise, players can easily get injured in such kind of pitches whenever they are playing on the pitches, because it is not level. So you need to they will be playing, they will be running here and there. So they will need some. They will need grounds that will also be very much safe for them to be playing in, because in such kind of pitches, when you play on and then at the end of the game you get your ankle injured or whatever injury that you get, is always very difficult for players to nose those injuries and then come back to their 100% fitness. So I believe the talent that we have shown here is just exceptionally very well. But the condition of the pitch, it is really very bad for the players. I believe the committee and also the GFF will be making sure that they work on to making sure they improve the pitches, so that that is also to the safety of the players as well.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi, and back to the live commentary from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda. And this game is coming to you live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk, Palamin Fati, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is Osman and Niman Saracham. And you are also reminded that this game is also live on the official Facebook page of Manjai Sports Committee. A throw in for Joms FC. Ball been desperately cleared by Kololi Central. Joms will benefit from another throw in. And the team captain and number 17 will surely take this. Basiru Toure will effect. Team captain and 17. Gets that quickly. Ball being chested down by the advancing number 19. It is Mane. Mane, ball being chested down. This time Joms FC trying to move the ball forward. Kololi Central picks the ball and the number 9 chases. And the flag of the assistant referee is been raised against Kololi Central, and the centre forward seems not to be happy anyway. Ada Dem is being penalized by the assistant referee. Joms FC launches in a long and high one. The flag of the assistant referee on the far side being raised on the far side against Joms FC this time around. And it's going to be a delivery for the boys in black, Kololi Central. And Kololi Central are the winners of the league in the last summer Nawetan, as far as Manjai Sports Nawetan is concerned. And Joms FC are the winners of the knockout competition. This afternoon, facing up in the Super Cup final in this year's Manjai Summer Nawetan. Who will surely go home as the winner remains the biggest question, as Kololi Central takes on Joms FC from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda. It's a throw in for Joms FC once again. And the fourth assistant referee will surely hand the ball to the team captain and number 17 for Joms FC. Basiru Toure gets that quickly into the half of Kololi Central. Ball being cleared partially. Solid defensive work in there by Kololi Central. Joms picks possession once again. The right wing back and number 12 trying to dribble past his marker. Succeeds, floats the ball into the area. Partially cleared. This time player goes to ground. He's been rewarded by the central referee, Aliu B. Jaju. And Aliu B. Jaju has already handed an infringement to the boys in white and blue, Joms FC. And Joms FC will now benefit from an infringement at a promising position. And you are reminded that this Super Cup final is proudly and officially sponsored by Wave Gambia, and the Nawetan proper is proudly and officially sponsored by QCell. And which of the sides will surely go home as the winner remains the biggest question, as we bring you the live ball-to-ball commentary in the Super Cup final between Kololi Central and Joms FC. And you are also reminded that the final, or the Super Cup final, is coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex, and the football field is almost full to its capacity as fans continue to pile in here to watch this crucial fixture. Ball being floated into the area. A thumping header from the central defenders for Kololi Central. Gets that ball from their own half. Kololi will now use the left side of the attack now. Kololi Central using the left side now to get the ball from their own half. Kololi Central. Great display from the boys in black. Kololi this time to the number 17, who will switch the play from the left side to the right hand side. The ball is too strong. The ball is too strong for the advancing player, who fails to control that ball, and the ball rolls out for a throw in. A throw in for the boys in white and blue. The boys in white and blue, they've been dispossessed quickly. Joms FC regain possession. Joms will try to move the ball forward. Can they do that? This time the central referee has already given an infringement to the boys in black, Kololi Central, who are the league winners in the last summer Nawetan in Manjai. And Kololi Central will solely effect this. Launches in a long one into the center of the pitch. Ball being chested down by Joms FC, who squares the ball on the far side. And the number 7 will chase. Sering Modu Kamara. Sering is been dispossessed. Kololi Central picks possession in their own half. Number 18, great control, Sajo Jalo. Sajo to the advancing number 4 and central defender, who gets the ball quickly. Kololi Central trying to move the ball forward, block to touch, and ball being picked up by the league champions Kololi. Player goes to ground. He's been rewarded by the central referee. And in case you're just joining us, this live broadcast is coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda, and it is the venue that is currently hosting Manjai Super Cup final between Kololi Central and Joms FC. And this game is been officiated by Central referee Aliu B. Jaju, Lamin Koli, Abdurrahman Kujabi and Mariam Afal as the fourth assistant referee. And the Super Cup final is proudly and officially sponsored by Wave Gambia, whilst the league proper is proudly and officially sponsored by QCell Gambia. There we go. Infringement awarded to the boys in black. It's going to be a delivery for the boys in black. Kololi Central. Kololi Central are the winners of the league trophy last season. Kololi gets that quickly on the right side of the attack. Number 12, Osman Wada. Osman hands the ball to the number 11, who has been dispossessed. Player for Joms FC goes to ground. He's been rewarded by the Central referee. And in case you're just joining us, this broadcast is coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex, live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube at the commentary decks. As usual, Parliament Fatih Kemokani, and behind the camera is Osman and Yiman Satacham. And you are also reminded that the broadcast is also live on the official Facebook page of Manjai Sports Committee. In case you wouldn't be able to have access to watch the game on LSTV, you can easily connect to Manjai Sports Committee's official Facebook page to watch the game live from the Father Golf Sports Complex. Ball been taken forward from the central defender on number 3, Adam Ajalo for Joms FC. And Adama's delivery went off target. Ball been launched forward from the goalkeeper, Alaji Bar. Alaji Bar is the custodian. His delivery isn't a great one as the ball rolls out for a throw-in. And Joms FC are being coached by Abdurrahman Bar, whilst we have Ibrahim Ajoub on the dugout for Kololi Central. Joms FC's team captain on number 17, Basiru Toure, with a marathon throw into the half of Kololi Central. This time, the final touch on Kololi Central and Joms benefit. The number 17 team captain. We have already played 29 minutes into this contest. Nothing separates these two. Both sides struggling to find the back of the net. It is nil apiece between Kololi Central and Joms FC. Kololi Central are the winners of the league trophy last season and in the final defeated Ramdan FC in the final to lay their hand on the giant trophy, while Joms FC defeated Kololi United in the knockout final. And here they are this afternoon playing against Kololi Central. They defeated Kololi United in the knockout final, and this afternoon playing against Kololi Central. Ball being taken forward. The central defender allows the ball to roll out for a throw-in. Team captain number 17 will get that once again. The number 17 is Basiru Toure. Basiru Toure will take that with a marathon throw, a thumping header from the boys in black to the center forward, the tall lanky number 17, who gets the ball to the number 10, who tries to dribble past his marker. Unsuccessful. Kololi Central regain possession, not for too long. Joms picks possession on the right side of the attack now. Number 7 controls that ball beautifully, goes to ground. The central referee not the least interested. Defensive work by the right wing back on number 12, Musa Jao. Musa goes to ground. This time he is being rewarded by the central referee, Aliu B. Jajo. And in this contest, Aliu is being assisted by Lamin Koli, Abdurrahman Kujabi and Mariama Fall as the fourth assistant referee. Into the gloves of the goalkeeper for Kololi Central. And Kololi, not for too long, Joms FC will try to move the ball forward. But the player is being surrounded by the central defenders for Kololi Central, and you could hear those claps coming from the technical bench of Joms FC. And I think Kemo Kani, Joms FC seems to have a firm footing as far as this game is concerned. Kololi started brightly, but I think the number of chances being crafted here have now shifted to the part of Joms FC.
Yes, very well. When the game was very young, you can see Kololi FC were the team that was pushing more on the part of the Joms FC. But as the game progresses, we have seen Joms FC trying to make it so that they create a lot of trouble for this Kololi Central side. So let's see what happens here, whether Kololi FC or this particular Joms FC will be the team that will be going home with this particular trophy.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kani. That was definitely a great build-up from Kololi Central, but the number 11 should have only squared the ball to the advancing player. That was only going to be the player on a one-on-one situation, but unfortunately for the number 11, who failed to square the ball to the advancing number 10. And Kololi Central failed to have an advantage, and Joms FC survived. The number 11 for Kololi Central, Amadou Jallo, should have squared the ball to the advancing Ismaila Sow. And Ismaila Sow would have done better. Anyway, in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda. And this is the venue that is currently hosting the Super Cup final between Kololi Central and Joms FC. It is the coating razor, and this game will surely get us into the Nawetan proper, which starts tomorrow from the Manjai football field. Into the center circle, ball being cleared partially by Joms FC. Kololi picks possession on the left side of the attack. This is Lamin Sow on the far side, who gets the ball forward. Ball being desperately cleared by the right wing back Adama Jallo. Adama Jallo on a defensive mission for Joms FC. And Joms are dressed in white shorts, blue shorts and white socks. And the ball been quickly taken by Kololi Central. Kololi not for too long. Joms FC picks possession into the center circle. This time Joms FC picks possession. They will try to move the ball forward. This time solid defensive work by the central defender and number 4. Not for too long. Joms FC picks possession, squares the ball on the far side. Number 7 chases. Great control by the number 7 for Joms FC, who dances, gets the ball into the area. Can they get something here? Joms FC still trying to move the ball forward, but we believe the players are definitely struggling with the condition of the pitch anyway. The number 5 trying to dribble past his marker. Number 5 is Lamin Fati for Joms FC. Joms picks possession once again, launches in a long one straight into the gloves of the custodian Alaji Bar for Kololi Central, who launches in a long and high one into the half of Joms FC. Joms FC trying to clear their line. Player goes to ground. No foul given by the central referee, who waved in for a play on. Number 7 this time around goes to ground. And the central referee has already given an infringement to the boys in white and blue. Joms FC dressed in white shorts, blue shorts and white socks, whilst Kololi Central, the league champions, dressed in black shorts and black socks with white strips. And both sides are definitely eyeing for the knockout trophy. And the winner will surely get into the Nawetan proper with the giant trophy and a cash prize, proudly and officially sponsored by Wave Gambia. And the knockout, the Super Cup rather, is proudly and officially sponsored by Wave Gambia, while the league proper is proudly and officially sponsored by QCell Gambia. And in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda. And this is the game or the video that is currently hosting Manjai Sports Nawetan Super Cup final between Kololi Central and Joms FC. And the game is already live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube, and also on the official Facebook page of Manjai Sports Committee. And at the commentary desk for LSTV, this is Parliament Fati as usual. Kemo Kanyi, Iman Saracham and Osman Kamara behind the camera. Ball being taken quickly. The league champions, Kololi Central, floats the ball into the area. Great control. Not a decent one from the center forward. Joms picks possession on the left side of the attack. Ball being desperately cleared by the number 5 for Kololi Central. And there is a player currently down. That seems to be a protest from the technical bench of Joms FC. And Joms are being coached by Abdurrahman Ba, whilst we have Ibrahim Ajoub on the dugout for Kololi Central. And it is a clash between Joms FC and Kololi Central. And a quick reminder, the winner of this contest will be pocketing home a whooping $20,000 cash prize, and the runners-up will be going home with $15,000. And is it going to go to Kololi Central or Joms FC remains the biggest ambition and the biggest question. There we go. The winner of this contest will be pocketing home a $20,000, while the runners-up pockets home a $15,000. There we go. Player goes to ground. No foul given. Kololi Central picks possession, squares the ball on the right side now. Kololi Central moving the ball forward. Number 10, not a very good one. The number 11 on the far side will try to regain possession for Kololi Central. Kololi picks possession once again, floats the ball into the area. A thumping header, partially cleared by Joms FC. So the center circle this time around. Number 5 picks possession for Kololi Central.
Kololi still trying to.
And a quick confirmation, the winner will surely go home with 15, whilst the runner-up goes home with $10,000. A quick confirmation. There we go. It is the Super Cup final between Kololi Central and Joms FC. And it is either going to be Kololi or Joms. Is it going to go to Kololi or Joms will lay their hand on the coveted trophy? And also the $15,000 remains the biggest question. There we go, ball being taken forward into the area. Ball being cleared partially by Kololi Central, and player goes to ground. Central referee not the least interested, and the assistant referee on the far side waved in for a throw into the boys in blue and white. Ball being taken quickly. Joms FC fails to control, and Kololi Central allows the ball to roll out for a goal kick. In case you're just joining us, we come to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda. And the game is currently live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube, and also on the official Facebook page of Manjai Sports Committee. Ball being desperately cleared by the league champions Kololi Central, who will try to move the ball forward. The final touch on the central defender and number 25 for Joms FC, who is Pa Abdul Loom. Not for too long, Joms regain possession. Great turn from the number 7, who will try to move the ball forward. Trying to dribble past a group of players, still going Joms FC. Still going Joms FC. This time could not have his way out. Kololi Central regain possession. Launches in a long and high into the half of Joms FC. Kololi trying to move the ball from their own half. Drills the ball low. Back to the right wing back, who controls that ball beautifully. This time it's going to be a chase for the centre forward and number 9, who mal-control. Great clearance from the central defenders. Joms FC regain possession once again through the number 6, who launches in a long one. Ball being chested down. Kololi Central now regain possession through the number 12, Usman Wada. Usman back to the advancing player and number 5 for Kololi Central, Amadou Ba. Amadou back to the central defender, who tries to clear the ball. Unfortunately, the condition of the pitch wasn't supportive anyway. There we go. Kololi Central struggles, and Joms FC will benefit from a throw. Quickly taken Joms FC. Number 20, great control, who tries to turn. This time, dribble pass 1-2, lays the ball to the number 5, Fatih. Fatih to the, trying to connect the centre forward. Ball being blocked in there by the central defender, number 3, for Kololi Central. Not for too long, Joms FC clears that ball desperately. And straight into the gloves of Alaji Ba in goal for Kololi Central.
The right side centre back of Joms.
And in case you're just joining us, we come into live from the Father Gob Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda, and we have already played 40 minutes into this contest unofficial, as the central referee and his team of officials are the ones with the official timing. The game is being officiated by Ala Aliu Bijaju, Lamin Koli, Abdurrahman Kujabi and Mariam Afal as the 4th assistant referee. Indeed, an electric moment from the Father Gob Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda, and it is the venue hosting the Super Cup final between Kololi Central and Joms FC, and the game is live. Indeed, we are live from the Father Gob Sports Complex, and the game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. And at the commentary decks as usual, Parlamin Fati, Kemo Kanyi, Osman and Niman sat up behind the camera. And you are also reminded that the game is also live on the official Facebook page of Manjai Sports Committee. Kemo Kanyi, time is definitely running out for both sides, as we have already exhausted 40 minutes into the first half. Nothing separates these two in Kololi Central and Joms FC. We have all the ingredients of a Super Cup final. The missing ingredient is the goal, Kemo Kanyi.
Very well, you are right. The only missing thing here is the goals to making sure that both of these sides here try to at least score a goal here. But it has been a tense final since the onset of this particular game. We have played over 40 minutes here, and none of the sides here is able to break the deadlock as of yet. So let's see what happens here. Whether before the ending of this first half, we are going to witness a goal here, or it has to wait until the second half. But every ingredient, as you have said, has been added to this particular game. The intensity, the zeal, and then the hunger for the win, and then the hunger for the success for the trophy at the start of the season were all being in place here. But the only thing that we are missing here currently is the goals from either of the sides. But I'm sure as the game proceeds here, we are going to slowly witness goals here coming into this particular final, because we have seen when the earlier start of this particular game, we have seen Kololi Central was the team that was pushing very hard. They have created, about 3 or 2 goals scoring, very good goal scoring opportunities, but have failed to convert any of those ones into goals. So thereafter, we have also seen Joms FC, improving on their games and on their game plan, the intensity of their game as well, and then the intelligence also. They have improved on this particular game. They try to also go out on this Kololi Central side and then try to police them. They have also created some very good goal scoring opportunities there in the far end, but there as well, they fail to convert any of those ones into goals, especially the number of corners that they have over there. That those set pieces here, one could have been capitalized. They could have capitalized on one of those ones to at least create something for themselves. But nonetheless, it is football for you. The players will be creating chances and they will be squandering it. But as it progresses, they will be learning from the mistakes that they are doing. So I hope this game here will not be an exception to the correction of errors that we have seen players amending, that we have seen players doing in games. So this one as well. So before the ending of the regular 90 minutes here, slowly we are going to witness goals here, at least 1 or 2 goals here between these two sides.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. Into the final moments of the first half. Ball being cleared partially. Kololi Central will try to get the ball backwards. This time Johm picks possession and player goes to ground. This time he's been rewarded by the central referee. And the central referee for this contest is Aliu B. Jajo, who is being assisted by Lamin Koli, Abdurrahman Kujabi and Maria Mafal as the 4th assistant referee. And in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda, the Gambia. And this is the ground currently hosting the Super Cup final between Kololi Central and Joms FC. And you are reminded that Kololi Central are the winners of the league in the last summer Nawetan in Manjai, whilst Joms FC are the knockout champions. And already a minute is been added by the assistant referee, or the 4th assistant referee. And the 4th assistant referee has already put up a minute being added, and Joms and Kololi Central have a minute to do something here. If they can't do that, they would be going back to the dressing room with a 0-0 scoreline. Are we going to see a dramatic goal before lemon time remains the biggest ambition and also the biggest question. Joms FC trying to move the ball forward, not for too long. Kololi picks possession, trying to get the ball forward. This time, launches in a long one, not a convincing one. They try to get the ball to the center forward and number 9, who chested the ball down. Joms FC picks possession, launches in a long one to the central defender and team captain, who clears that ball desperately. And the central defender and number 4 for Kololi Central is Adama Ocha. And Adama's clearance has now handed an opportunity. There we go. It is halftime from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda. And it is Kololi Central 0, Joms FC 0. And this is where we also going to have a 15 minutes of break. We'll be back for the continuation of the live commentary from the Father Golf Sports Complex. And it has been Parliament Fati at the commentary desk, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is Osman and Niman Satacham. And you are reminded that this live commentary is coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda. And the game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk, as I said, Parliament Fati, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is Osman and Niman Satacham. And we are going off for a 15 minutes of break. We will be back for the continuation after the 15. Assalamualaikum.
Bago bula je kata. So de tiya. Mabila ni bol kato la jang.
Hey! Welcome back to live commentary after that 15 minutes of break from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, and between Johm's FC and Kololi Central, and it is already a rainy evening from the Father Golf Sports Complex. The first half was played without any rain, but the commencement of the second half has just seen the start of the rain. Anyway, that wouldn't stop us from bringing you the live commentary. This time it is the start of the second half. Kololi Central picks possession. Kololi, not for too long. Johm's FC moves the ball, and ball being blocked in there by Kololi Central. Kololi now will try to use the left side of the attack. Launches in a long one into the half of Johm's FC. Johm's FC on a defensive mission. Clears that ball desperately to the center forward, who tries to chase the ball down. This time it's going to be a tussle maneuver. This time the number 20 for Johm's FC moves the ball into the 18-yard area, straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper for Kololi Central, Alajiba. And Alajiba, the goalkeeper, an arm throw on the right side for Kololi Central. This time the number 11 who controls that ball on the far side, Amadou Jallo. Jallo still going, blocked in there by the number 5 for Johm's FC. And Johm's will now use the opportunity to launch in a quick counter attack. Johm's trying to dribble past his marker, not for too long. This time the central defender and number 5 for Kololi Central on a defensive mission blocks that ball to touch, and it's going to be a throw in for Johm's FC, and they will now rely on the number 17. The number 17 and team captain on the far side will effect that throw in for the boys in white and blue. Johm's FC gets that ball backwards to the number 6 who controls that ball beautifully, floats the ball into the area, straight into the gloves of the custodian Alajiba. Alaji with a long one. This time it's going to be a chase for the center forward, and straight into the gloves of Sarani Jame. Sarani is the custodian for Johm's FC, whilst we have Alajiba between the sticks for Kololi Central. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that this is the Super Cup final coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda. And the game is also live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube at the commentary desk. Balamin Fati Kemo Kanyi. And behind the camera is Osman and Nyiman Satacham. A tussle on the far side. And it's going to be a set piece. A set piece for the boys in black, Kololi Central. Indeed, a rainy evening from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda. It's going to be a chase. And this time straight into the gloves of the custodian. An arm throw on the right side of the attack now. Johm's FC seemingly picked it from where they left it. That's an infringement as waved by the central referee. And the number 5, Lamin Fadi, is being pulled by the player for Kololi Central. Johm's regained possession quickly. Johm's FC now squares the ball on the right side of the attack to the surging number 12 and right wing back, who controls that ball beautifully. Floats the ball into the area. A header! In number 20 for Johm's FC, Mohamed Toure rose the highest, had a header. And his header could not trouble the custodian Alajiba. The ball rolls out for a goal kick. Kololi Central gets that. This time Johm's regained possession once again. This time the number 12. Trying to test the goalkeeper. Unfortunately for him, he could not have that target. A brilliant game coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in the Manjai Sports Committee Super Cup final between Kololi Central and Johm's FC. And the game is live, and we are coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex, and the game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. at the commentary desk. Parlament Party, Kemo Kanye, Osman and Niman are behind the camera. Kololi Central are the winners of the league trophy, while Joms FC are the knockout champions. And in the final of the league trophy last competition, Kololi Central defeated Ramdan FC in the final, whilst Johm FC defeated Kololi United in the final of the knockout this afternoon or evening now. They are currently taking on another Kololi side, but this time around against Kololi Central. They defeated Kololi United in the knockout final, in the Super Cup final, playing against Kololi Central. Gets that quickly, Kololi Central deals the ball low to the advancing player, back to the right wing back and number 5. With a bicycle kick, not for too long, Joms FC will try to clear their line in their own half. Is that going to be a foul? Yes, that's a high boot as waved by the central referee. And the referee for this contest is Aliu B. Jaju, Lamin Koli, Abdurrahman Kujabi and Maria Mafal as the first assistant referee. And Joms picks possession, trying to dribble past his marker. Unfortunately, he's been blocked in there by the player, Kololi Central centre forward, trying to dribble past his marker. Ball been blocked in there, partially Kololi regained possession. This time, ball been floated into the area, inches over the bar. A brilliant header from Kololi United. And unfortunately for the player, he could not have a target. His header sailed over the bar. Ball been taken quickly. This time an impressive game between Kololi Central and Joms FC, and it is all coming to life from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai. Impressive game at a Jam Park Father Golf Sports Complex football field. This time around, ball been chipped into the area, a header partially cleared by Kololi Central. Tipped the ball on the left side of the attack. It's going to be an attack, quickly taken by the number 10. This time on a defensive mission, Joms regained possession. This time Joms FC will use the right side of the attack, gets the ball forward. And the ball being desperately cleared by the number 4 and central defender for Kololi Central, who was there on a defensive mission. A busy technical bench for Joms FC. And the head coach is trying to give instructions to his players. Joms FC picks possession, trying to penetrate now. No player to chase, number 20 trying to chase, but the ball rolls out for a throw-in. A goal kick for the boys in black. Kololi Central, who are the winners of the league trophy. Will they be able to have their hands once again on the Super Cup remains the biggest ambition, the biggest question. Whilst their opponents, Joms FC, will also want to lay their hand on this trophy. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that the live broadcast is coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, and it is the venue that is currently hosting. That's going to be a quick counter attack. Kololi Central! Sarani Jame blocks that ball before the central defender will clear that ball of the area, and it's going to be a corner for the boys in black, Kololi Central. And you could hear those shouts coming from the supporters of Kololi Central as the team continues to search for a breakthrough. Kololi Central a corner. Kololi Central will now rely on the number 17 to effect this corner for them. The boys in black, Kololi Central. Haruna Bojang to effect. Haruna gets that ball into the area. Ball been cleared desperately once again by the boys in white and blue. Champions. Ball been cleared desperately by Joms FC. This time the number 7 trying to get some skills there, and the intelligent player for Kololi Central was intelligent enough to block that ball to touch. A throw in to be taken by the number 12 Musa Jao for Joms FC. Great back heel, moves the ball forward. This time thumping or clearance. Ball been cleared partially. Joms FC trying to launch the ball forward. Another clearance by the left wing back for Kololi Central. Kololi picks possession, launches in a long one. Great control by the right wing back for Joms FC. Joms FC's right wing back is indeed another great player for the boys in white and blue. He goes to ground. No foul given by the central referee. A quick one from Joms FC. From the right wing back on number 12. This time player tries to dribble past his marker. Not a successful one. Kololi Central trying to move the ball forward to the center forward. Not a great control. Joms FC will try to move the ball forward this time. Ball being blocked to touch. Joms FC will effect once again. It is currently nil apiece between these two sides. Joms FC struggling to find the back of the net. Also Kololi Central. Which of the sides will find the back of the net remains the biggest ambition and the biggest question. Joms FC in their own half. The central defender on number 25. Pa Abdulum. Pa Abdul's effort isn't a great one. Kololi picks possession, squares the ball on the far side. They will now use the right side of the attack to penetrate. This time the number 17 on a defensive mission. Clears that ball. Not a very good one this time. Player goes to ground. He's been rewarded by the central referee. And that seems to be a protest from the player. But the central referee has already given an infringement to the boys in black. And the central referee for this evening's contest is Ali Wijaju, who is reliably assisted by Lamin Koli, Abdurrahman Kujabi and Mariam Afal as the fourth assistant referee. A jam park, Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda. Ball been cleared partially for Kololi Central. They will now rely on the number 10 to move the ball forward to the center circle. Back to the number 10. He's been dispossessed. Joms FC regain possession. Quick one. Joms trying to move the ball forward. Launches in a long one. Number 20 will chase. Joms FC will now have the number 20 to move the ball forward. Mohamed Toure back to the right wing back and number 12. Musa Jao. Musa floats the ball into the area, straight into the gloves of Alajiba in goal. And you are reminded that this Super Cup final is proudly and officially sponsored by Wave Gambia. And the winner of this contest will be going home with a $15,000 cash prize and a giant trophy. Whilst the runners-up will pocket home a $10,000. And the Nawetan proper of this year's Manjai Sports Osama Nawetan is proudly and officially sponsored by QCell Gambia. Kemo Kanyi, both sides picked it from where they left it. It has been an impressive first half. Coming into the second half, also been another impressive one. Both sides for 1,000 and also the giant trophy. We know one another.
Yes, very well, Pa. I mean, looking at the way Joms FC have started the second half, it's the same way that this Kololi Central have started their first half. They were the team, Kololi Central, that have created so many early chances into the first half, but have failed to do anything about that. Then, as the second half as well started, we have seen that of the Joms FC side coming up onto the Kololi Central side, creating some couple of chances that they could have taken the lead, but have also failed to capitalize on any of those ones to, utilize them into goals. Then, as well, we have seen also this Kololi Central side going so close to taking the lead, but the goalkeeper Serani Jame for the Joms FC side was in pole position to save his side from conceding the goal in the earlier stage. So as for now, we have seen since the commencement of this particular game, in the first half we could have at least seen 2 goals conceded by either of the sides here, or in the second half as well. At least since the commencement of the second half, in the first 12 minutes, we have seen both chances have created a very good goal scoring opportunity, but none of the sides here is able to capitalize on those chances and then convert them into goals. But the only thing that is left for this final here, I think, is the goals. The intensity is there, the counter-attacking football is phenomenal, and also the connection between the players is also very, very excellent. So the only thing that is left for us or for the fans to enjoy here is to at least score 1 goal here into this particular final. But I'm sure we are going to solely witness a goal here before the ending of the regular period.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. A delivery for the boys of Johm. Drills the ball low, blocked in there, partially cleared by Kololi Central. And Joms FC will try to reclaim the ball. Not a very good one this time around. Back to the central defender who controls that ball beautifully. Launches in a long and high one into the half of Kololi Central. The flag of the assistant referee being raised already against Joms FC. Joms FC will now regroup, and Kololi Central will now have the opportunity to effect this, and they will now have the goalkeeper Alaji Bar to take this. who squares the ball on the far side. Ball being drilled to the advancing player. The number 11, great control. Kololi Central launches in a long one. This time they will now use the right side of the attack to chase. This time it's going to be a great run. And the central defender and number 25 for Johm FC allows that ball to roll out for a goal kick. Pa Abdul Loom is the central defender and 25 for Johm FC. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that this is the Super Cup final of Manjai Sports Committee. And this is definitely a great game between Kololi Central and Johm FC. And the curtain raiser will surely get us into the Nawetan proper as far as this year's Manjai Summer Nawetan is concerned. Number 10 for Kololi Central goes to ground, and he is Ismaila Sow. Ismaila being rewarded by the central referee. Ismaila Sow will be assisted by the medics here. Ismaila Sow is being attended to by the medics from the Father Gob Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda. And it's also a busy technical bench for both Kololi Central and Johm FC. Their coaches are definitely eyeing for the Giant Trophy and the cash prize. Any moment from now, we're going to see a substitution coming from the boys in black, Kololi Central. Kololi Central will now have a substitution to make. The number 2 is coming in. Number 2 for Kololi Central is being introduced, and he is Amri Koka. We still have a player down injured. Ismaila Sow is being attended. He's been attended by the medics. He seems to be in pain anyway. He seems to be in pain. Currently struggling. He's been assisted by the medics, and that will surely give an opportunity to Kololi Central to effect this. Kololi Central will now have the opportunity to effect this. The number 3 and left wing back will surely effect this. The number 3 for Kololi Central will effect this delivery. Lamin Sow. Lamin Sow will effect this delivery for the boys in black. Kololi Central launches in a long one into the area. Ball being headed out. This time an effort from the number 2 way over the bar. And he's the latest entrant. He's the latest entrant, Amri Koka. Amri's effort sailed way over the bar. And it's going to be a goal kick. Already we have a player down for Johm FC. The goalkeeper. The goalkeeper, and you are reminded of this year's Manjai Summer Nawetan will kick-start tomorrow. And have also joined the list of zones that have started their Summer Nawetan. The coating razor is currently underway, and the Nawetan proper will start tomorrow. Not a very good clearance from Kololi Central to the central defender and team captain. Another clearance, ball being chested down from Johm FC by the number 5, Lamin Fatih. Lamin receives the ball once again. And not a great one from Fatih Lamin, and his effort went off target. And a goal kick to the boys in black, and their goalkeeper Adama Bojang will take that. Adama dressed in his red colors. Kololi Central will now use the right side of the attack. Not a very good one. They have now handed the ball to Johm FC, who will start to launch in a quick counter attack. Ball been cleared, and it's going to be a corner. A corner for the boys in white and blue. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that the live broadcast is coming to you live from the Father Gob Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda, and it is the Super Cup of this year's Manjai Summer Nawetan. And the Super Cup is between Kololi Central, who are the winners of the league proper in the last Nawetan, against Johm FC, who are the winners of the knockout trophy. And the Super Cup, or if you may like it, call it the curtain raiser. Ball been taken, header. Partly cleared, Johm FC trying to get the ball back again. And unfortunately for the number 8, who could not have a target. And it's going to be a double substitution for the boys in white and blue. Johm FC will now introduce the number 11 and 24. Number 11 and 24, Abdurrahman Conte and Buba Job will be introduced shortly for the boys in white and blue, Joms FC. He keeps the ball in play. Number 3 will now have the opportunity to move the ball forward. Great control by the number 12 and Randwick back for Joms FC. Not for too long. Kololi Central regain possession. They will now use the left side of the attack now. This time it is in number 11. On the far side, who hands the ball to the advancing player? Number 17 chips the ball. Kololi Central still trying to move the ball forward. Kololi, it is still nil apiece between Kololi Central and Joms FC. We have all the ingredients of the Super Cup. The only missing ingredient is the goal. The goals are definitely missing. Goals are definitely missing, and if we want to have a winner, we must have goals. They either have to settle it in regulation, or we can confirm whether the committee will solely push this game to a post-match shootout to decide. And we believe it's going to be a post-match shootout to decide because the committee has already confirmed that the Norwegian proper will kick-start tomorrow. It's a double substitution for the boys in white and blue. Joms FC, number 7 for Joms FC is already off. Sering Modu Kamara is being substituted. And he's been replaced by Buba Job, another player coming off for Joms FC, and he's the number 8 for the boys in white and blue, Usman Gay, and Usman will be replaced by Babukar or Abubakar Conte. Abubakar Conte is the latest player introduced for Joms FC, and he is going to lead the line for the boys in blue and white. Kololi Central to effect this. Launches in a long and high one into the half of Joms FC. Sarani Jame rose the highest. A comfortable catch for the netminder. It's going to be a quick one from Joms FC. Kololi Central trying to guard that ball, get the ball back to the central defender. Ball being cleared into the center of the pitch. Not for too long. This time is that going to be a foul? Yes. The central referee has now handed an infringement to the boys in black, Kololi Central, and Lamin Fati has been cautioned. I think he's been warned by the central referee for this contest, Aliu B. Jajo. Central defender team captain chips the ball forward for the boys in black, Kololi Central. Not for too long. This time Joms FC trying to move the ball from their own half. They will now use the right side of the attack. This time the number 12 who tries to get the ball forward. The ball has been blocked. Not for too long. This time to the new entrant, a glancing header. Trying to connect the center forward. Joms FC still on an advantage. And this time the central referee will now give the opportunity to Kololi Central to effect this set piece. It is already nil apiece between these two sides in Joms FC and Kololi Central in the Manjai Sports Committee Super Cup final. Coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda. And this game is live, and we are live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary next, Lamin Fati, Kemo Kani, Osman and Nimasara Cham. And you are also reminded that this game is also on the official Facebook page of Manjai Sports Committee. You can equally watch the game live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube, and also on the official Facebook page of Manjai Sports Committee. And this is the coating razor, and this Super Cup is proudly and officially sponsored by Wave Gambia, and the league proper will be sponsored by QCell Gambia. Kemo, great game, great contest, and also a jam pack. I think looking at the turnout is definitely impressive. And the good thing is that the Super Cup has been proudly and officially sponsored by Wave Gambia. And also seeing QCell Gambia sponsoring the Norwegian proper is something commendable from these companies as far as they are promoting, their quest of promoting Norwegian in the Gambia is concerned.
Yes, to start with the fan turnout here, I believe in northern zones are always very, highly attended when it comes to the spectators, because these teams hail from communities that we live, so everyone will be making sure that they come and stand by their team, they'll stand by their brothers and then watch them play and then give them that maximum support so that they will be able to make their respective areas proud of them. So this is why in community football, when you watch them, you see see so many fans turn out to come and witness their teams play, and then to cheer them up, and then to give them every other support that is necessary for them to do the good for the area that they are living. And for talking about that of the Wave Gambia and that of QCell, I believe it's also very, very good for the local companies to come and then support the football administrators in trying to funding the Noidans for the football Noidan for them. You know, football is very, very expensive, so these other companies here, the local companies coming to do that help for the communities. I think it is also a very, very good one for that of the QCell and that of Wave Gambia. So other companies as well will be watching what they are doing, and slowly they will emulate what they are doing and then try to support other local communities so that they will be contributing to the development of the sports in the area. Because when you look at football in general, you see so many youths are involved in the sport. So I mean, funding that part of an avenue, meaning you are empowering the youths. And I believe, as we always say, I mean, about 65% of our population is youthful. So helping the youths in trying to make it so that they realize what their dreams of getting at the peaks of their career is by giving them this maximum support. So for that of Wave Gambia and QCell, so kudos to them for helping the Manjai Sports Association in trying to make it so that they sponsor their league and also the knockout for them. So the monies that they will be going home today with sponsored by Wave, and then the league itself that will be starting, the Noidan season itself that will be starting tomorrow will be highly sponsored by that of the QCell. You can also see the fencing, I believe, is also done by them, because I mean their logo and also whatever that they are having is also written on that particular part for them. So that is what it is for now. So these companies will be are doing very well in trying to make it so that they promote our local sports for us.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi, and back to the live ball-to-ball commentary from the Father Gob Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda, and this is the venue that is currently hosting Manjai's Super Cup and Johm's FC. There is a player already down injured on the far side, and the central referee Ali and the medics are already on to it's going to be another substitution for the boys in black, Kololi Central, and this time we'll have the number 19 to be introduced shortly, Babukar Mane. Babukar Mane will be introduced shortly, and the game on the far side receives medical attention. Play resumes shortly. The green light for Johm's FC to get that goal kick. Johm's FC launches the ball forward into the half of Kololi Central. A header, another header from Johm's FC, trying to reconnect the advancing number 12 and right wing back. Unfortunately, he could not connect to that ball, and the ball rolls out for a throw-in. And in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Father Gob Sports Complex in Manjai, and it is the Super Cup final between Kololi Central and Johm's FC. And the winner of this contest will be going home with a cash prize of $15,000 and a giant trophy, whilst the runner-up will pocket home $10,000. Where will the trophy head to? Remains the biggest question. Is it going to go to Kololi or Johm's FC? Remains the biggest task. Ball being taken forward. Ball being blocked in there by Johm's FC, who will try to use that opportunity to move the ball forward. Unfortunately, player goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee, Aliu Jajo, and Johm's FC benefits. Time is definitely running out for both Johm's and Kololi Central, as they need to get it in regulation, or else the game will surely be pushing to post-match shootouts. It is never over until it is all over. We can have a goal in seconds. Ball being desperately cleared by Kololi Central. A header back to the goalkeeper Sarani Jame. Sarani with an arm throw hands the ball to the advancing number 3 and central defender for Johm's FC. Number 3 receives the ball from Sarani, this time on the right side of the attack. Johm's FC, the knockout champion. Dribble passes marker. The number 3 and central defender switch the play from the right to the left hand side, on the far side. This time to the number 17 and team captain, will try to move the ball forward to the advancing number 11 who came on as a substitute. This time it is Johm FC trying to get something here. Not a very good one this time. Ball being cleared desperately by Kololi Central, but not for too long. Johm's regained possession. They seems to be the dominant side since the commencement of this contest here, or the commencement of the second half rather. Johm's FC trying to control the play here from the left to the right hand side once again. Number 12 controls that ball beautifully, who floats the ball into the area, this time into the gloves of the custodian. And that's a collision from the netminder, and the netminder seems to be in trouble as he launches the ball on the far side. The
goal kick, sorry, for a throw-in, and the two substitutes are still standing.
And the fourth assistant referee is currently having a word with the technical or the technicians for Kololi Central, and that's been sorted. And Johom's FC deals the ball low, not a great one. Ball been desperately cleared by Kololi Central. Johom's regained possession to the center of the pitch. They will now switch the play on the right side. It is the right wing back Musa Jao who deals the ball low to the center of the pitch. Great control from the new entrant of Johm FC, who gets the ball backwards to the number 17 and team captain for the boys in blue and white, Johom's FC. Johom's FC now, player goes to ground this time. It's an infringement on the player for Kololi Central, and the central referee on spot hands an infringement to the boys in black, Kololi Central, and the number 19 and center forward is been introduced, and the number 19 is Babukar Mane. Mane Babukar will complete the minutes as far as the final is concerned, and the medics will surely get onto the pitch to give an assistance to the players. We already have two of the players down injured, one for Kololi and the other for Johm FC.
Step 8 for Adam Manjai. Those are the double substitutes for Kololi, and it seems
Johom's FC are currently having a player down injured. We have played 30 minutes into the second half, 31 minutes to be precise in the second half, and nothing separates these two. Kololi Central nil, Johom's FC nil. Are they going to get it on post-match shootouts is the biggest question. If they can't settle it out in regulation, the game will surely be pushed to a post-match to decide the winner, who will surely go home as the winner of this year's Manjai Sports Committee Super Cup final. Is it going to be a trophy for Johom's FC or a trophy for Kololi Central remains the biggest ambition and the biggest question. And all answers will be given to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex as the venue is all set to bring you the highly anticipated final between Kololi Central and Johom's FC, and the game is also live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk, Lamin Fati as usual, Kimo Kanye, and behind the camera is Osman and Yeman Cham. And the game is also on the official Facebook page of Manjai Sports Committee. Manjai is the venue. Father Golf Sports Complex is the venue currently hosting this crucial Super Cup fixture between Kololi Central and Johm FC. Kololi Central launches the ball into the half, straight into the gloves of Sarani Jame. Sarani Jame with an easy one. No troubles for the netminder. Urges his players to move forward. This time Sarani will now ask his players to move forward as he prepares to get the ball in his opposition's half. Sarani launches the ball forward, long and high one. Ball being headed out by the left wing back and number 3 for Kololi Central, and the number 3 is Lamin Sow. Lamin's header rolls out for a throw in rather. A busy Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda, a jam park Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda, as fans pile in numbers to watch this crucial Super Cup fixture between Kololi Central and Johom's FC. And it's going to be a corner for the boys in white and blue. A corner for Johom's FC, and Johom's will now have Lamin Fati to effect this corner. It's going to be a double substitution, and if you may like, call it a dual substitution. A double substitution. Number 19 is coming off for Johom's FC. Number 19 for Joms FC, Idrissa Mane is coming off. Idrissa Mane is coming off. Idrissa Mane, centre forward, number 19, is coming off for Joms FC. And he will be replaced shortly. A double substitution. Number 2 and number 23 for Joms FC introduced. Hassan Balde. Hassan Balde and Ismail Abba are the latest players introduced. And Ismail Abba will have his first touch on the ball. Ismail Abba will now allow Lamin Fati to effect this corner. And you are reminded that this final, or Super Cup final, is proudly and officially sponsored by Wave Gambia, whilst the Noetan proper is being officially sponsored by QCell Gambia. Clearance from Johm FC. This time Kololi Central. Great control. Kololi picks possession. Squares the ball to the centre forward and number 19, who could not control. This time it is the team captain and 17 on the left side of Joms FC now. They will try to penetrate here. Joms FC trying to get the ball forward. Joms with the new entrant, dispossessed, regain possession in their opposition's half. They seem to have a very comfortable second half, Kemo Kanyi, since the commencement. Joms FC trying to pile pressure on their opponents.
Yes, very well. One will in the first 4 or 3 minutes of the first half, one would think that Joms is a weaker team, but I mean they are the team that is currently dominating this particular second half here. When you check out of all the ball position, you will see that they will be the team that have dominated these proceedings here, and then currently they are the team that is doing very well. They are piling so much pressure on this particular Kololi Central side. Kololi Central, I think what they are now doing is to make sure that they are very much composed at the back in trying to avoid conceding goals here. But for now, the Manjai base side, that is Joms FC, the team that is currently putting up more pressure, piling up more pressure rather on this particular Kololi Central side. But nonetheless, it is football for you. Kololi Central can also have their fair balance of the game and then try to do something about it. But as for now, the game is very much balanced on the side of the Joms FC side. That is the Manjai based team, formerly called the Marimo. So let's see what happens here. Perhaps it has to also do with the home support, because they are the team that is closer to this area than that of the Kololi Central side. But that is not football. Kololi Central have won the trophy from this particular ground. So they are this Joms FC also have won another trophy here. Now these are the two best teams from last season that are currently playing into this particular. They are currently playing into this particular final here, and both of them rather will want to go home with this trophy so that they can start their season with a trophy.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. Not a very good delivery from the right wing back, whose effort has been blocked in there. He seems to be an industrious player for Joms FC. The right wing back and number 12, Musa Jao, goes to ground. He has been doing an incredible job for this Joms side. Joms FC now benefit from this set piece, and they will now rely on the number 23 who came on as a substitute, Hassan Balde, to effect this delivery, as we have a massive presence of the players for Kololi Central in trying to defend this delivery. Kololi Central have a lot of tall, lanky players around the area. It's going to be a delivery from the number 23, Hassan Balde, who floats the ball into the area. Ball been cleared partially, another effort. Sailed off target, and a goal kick to the boys in black, Kololi Central. Time is definitely running out for both Joms and Kololi Central. Are we going to see a post-match shootout to decide the winner? They either have to settle it in regulation, or the post-match shootout will decide who will surely go home as the winner of the Super Cup of this year's Manjai Summer Nawetan. We have exhausted 38 minutes unofficial, and a header, a thumping header into the center circle, another one from Joms FC. They will now use the opportunity on the left side. Number 2, Ismail Abba, received the ball, who came on as a substitute, trying to dribble past his marker. He's been blocked in there to another new substitute. This time it is the centre forward and number 19 for Kololi Central, Babu Karmane. Babu Karmane will chase on the central defender or left wing back, and number 17 for Joms FC on a defensive mission blocks that ball to touch, and a throw in for the boys in black, Kololi Central. And Kololi Central will definitely want to have something before the end of this contest. Equally, their opponents, Joms FC, will also want to lay their hand on this Super Cup trophy. Who will go home as the winner remains the biggest question. The winner of the contest is still in the balance. Is it going to get to Joms or Kololi Centre? Ball being taken quickly, blocked in there by Joms FC. And this time, desperately clears their line. It is still Joms FC against Kololi Central, and the trophy is still in the balance. Who will go home as the winner remains the biggest question. Joms FC against Kololi Central. This time Kololi on a defensive mission. Gets that ball from their area, but not a convincing one as the ball went out for a throw-in. It's going to be a throw-in for the boys in black, Kololi Central. Number 3, Lamin So will take this. A marathon one into the half of Joms FC. And the central referee has already given an advantage to the boys in blue and white, Joms FC. And you are reminded that this game is being officiated by Aliou B. Jajo, Lamin Koli, Abdurrahman Kujabi and Mariam Afal as the 4th assistant referee. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda. And it is the venue that is currently hosting the Super Cup final between Kololi Central and Joms FC. And you are reminded that Kololi Central are the winners of the league competition last season, whilst Joms FC were the runners, were the knockout winners, and here they are facing off in the Super Cup final. Who will solely win the trophy remains the question. Is it going to get to Kololi or Joms FC remains the question. And you are reminded that this game is also live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube at the commentary decks. Lamin Fati, Kemo Kanyi, Osman and Yiman are behind the camera. And you are also reminded that we are coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex at a Jam Park football field this evening. It's going to be another substitution. Number 13 comes in and he replaces the industrious right wing back for Joms FC, Musa Jao, and the number 13, James Aku, is being introduced. And they're trying to introduce penalty specialist. We are in so anyway, as time is definitely running out for both sides. Team captain and number 4 launches in a long and high one into the half, ball being chested down partially. And it is Joms FC who picks possession, trying to connect the centre forward, who will solely chase. Kololi Central into the center of the pitch. This time to the new entrant who shifts the ball for the advancing player. Number 3 controls that ball beautifully, trying to use the left side of the attack now. Not a very good one. Joms FC regained possession, not for too long. Kololi picks possession once again. Back to the central defender, a left-footed drive to the center forward, and there is no center forward to chase. Ball being chested down comfortably. Joms launches in a long one, a glancing header on the left side of the attack now to the new entrant and advancing player. He tries to dribble past his marker, not a very good one. The number 19 tries to dribble past his marker. Solid defensive work from Kololi Central. Time is definitely running out for both sides. Is it going to get to Kololi Central or Joms FC remains the biggest ambition and question. And you are reminded that the live commentary is coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in the Super Cup final of this year's Manjai Soma Nawetan. And the coaching razor will surely get us to the Nawetan proper. Great dribbling skill by the central defender and number 3, who dribble past his marker, floats the ball to the new entrant Aku to the number 5, Lamin Fati. Lamin trying to control that ball beautifully. Lamin trying to guard that ball, goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee. And Lamin Fati is one of the midfielders for the Johm side. And Johm FC are dressed in white shirts, blue shorts, and white socks. It's going to be a delivery for Joms FC. Joms will take this. Launches in a long one into the half of Kololi Central. Both players rose the highest. Is that going to be a high boot? No, says the central referee. Joms regained possession once again. This time it's the team captain and number 17 who surges forward. But unfortunately, there was a clearance from Kololi Central, and Kololi Central will use the opportunity to regroup. It has been a difficult second half for Kololi Central, as we have most of the possession being played in the area of Kololi Central. Kololi Central, this time Joms FC. Kololi Central regain possession. This time great turn from the number 17, who turns beautifully, Haruna Bojang. And that's an infringement as waved by the central referee. And you are reminded that Kololi Central are being coached by Ibrahim Ajouf, whilst Abdurrahman Ba is on the dugout for Joms FC. And Ibrahim Ba and his Kololi Joms FC will be eyeing for this Super Cup trophy. Infringement. Infringement. 44 minutes on the clock, unofficial. Time is definitely running out for both Kololi Central and Joms FC. Are we going to see a dramatic post-match shootout to decide the winner? Remains the biggest question. Number 19, who came on as a substitute, tried to dribble passes, marker ball been floated into the area, and the final touch on the player for, that's a goal kick. 2 minutes being added by the fourth assistant referee. 2 minutes for Joms and Kololi Central to score, and if they don't score, this game will be pushing to a post-match shootout to decide who will surely be going home as the winner of this year's Super Cup of Manjai Soma Nawetan. Kemo Kanyi, we have under 2 minutes before the central referee Aliu B. Jaju and his technical, and the rest of his team will bring an end to this game, and this will surely get us to the post-match shootout to decide the winner of this contest.
Yes, very well, but if they have failed to score in this final minute here that they will need to play, of course the game will be decided on a post-match penalty shootout. And then, but I mean, both teams have their fair chances that they could have capitalized on, and then give their side the lead here. At least we could have witnessed 1 or 2 goals here into this final, honestly, because there were so many goal scoring opportunities that were created here into this particular encounter, especially in the first half. Goal scoring opportunities were created by both sides that could have been capitalized on and utilized them into goals. Equally in the second half as well, they have created goal scoring opportunities, but they have failed to capitalize on. So let's see which of the sides here will be able to do the miracle here, or are we going to see the game being decided from the post-match penalty shootout? But solely, this is where it is heading to. And then we have also seen coaches are making some substitutions here. I believe this will be very good players, especially those players that are just being introduced by their technical benches. We'll be hoping that these are the very good players that we can rely on if the game had to be decided on the post-match penalty shootout. And I believe those players as well will be hoping that they did not let their technical benches down, because the belief is there, though deliberately you wouldn't lose the penalty, but I mean you also need to do what is necessary and then try to place the ball very well against the goalkeepers, and then you get yourself a winning start to the Noetan season park.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. Into the final minutes of this contest. Any moment from now, are we going to see a dramatic late goal here? Or are we going to see this game being pushed to a post-match shootout? Kololi Central floats the ball into the area. Is that going to be a corner? Yes, that's going to be a corner. Probably this might be the final corner of this contest in Kololi Central on Joms FC. Kololi Central will try to rely on this corner to see if they can get a dramatic late winner. It's a corner for Kololi Central. We have a massive presence of their players. Ball taken, too strong. There we go. It is full time from the Fadagov Sports Complex in Manjai. And the central referee has just blown the final whistle. And it is the end of the contest. Kololi Central nil, Joms FC nil. And the central referee and his team will surely get us to a post-match shootout to surely decide who will surely go home as the winner of this contest. Is it going to go to Joms or Kololi Central, still in the balance? It's going to be a post-match shootout to decide. Joms FC against Kololi Central. The central referee Aliu B. Jaju will surely get us underway here. Joms FC will now rely on their penalty specialist, whilst Kololi Central will also rely on their penalty specialist to deliver the goods for them. Kemo Kanye, it is over from the Father Golf Sports Complex. Nothing separates these two. It has ended. Kololi Central nil, Joms FC nil, and the game is now heading to post-match shootout to decide who will lay their hand on this giant trophy and the $15,000 cash prize.
Yes, very well, Pa. This is where the game has now shifted to. I mean, they have failed to utilize their chances into goals, and now that the game is pushed to the post-match penalty shootout, one of these teams here must go home with this particular trophy here. It either has to be the league champions, that is Kololi Central, or it has to be the last year's knockout champions, that is Joms FC. So one of these sides here must go home with the trophy. But I believe either of the sides here that go home with the trophy will know that yes, we have won the trophy, but we must respect our opponents for their performance. So as well, if you lose as well, you will know that your opponents will respect you for your performance, and then your heads will be held high because you have performed extremely very well to decide the game into the post-match penalty shootout. You have failed to concede the goal in the entire 90 minutes that you have scored. That alone is something to commend any side for. So any of the sides here that have lost this particular game will know that yes, we have lost, but respectably. And then if you win as well, you will know that yes, you have won the game, but from a very, very tense atmosphere. But now that the game is going to the post-match penalty shootouts, the coaches will be hoping that their penalty takers are on their right seat, so that they will be able to place the ball very well against the goalkeeper's safe, and then try to making sure that they win the game for themselves. So let's see what will happen here, whether it has to be the league winners, Kololi Central, or it has to be the knockout winners, that is the Joms FC here, to go home with this particular trophy. But at least one is going home with this trophy today. But it has been a very, very entertaining game, a hard-fought game rather, between these two sides here. So every energy has been put in place to making sure that they win the trophy, but nothing has been possible for them. But now that they are going to the post-match penalty shootouts, one of the sides here must be crowned champions for this particular Super Cup and then go home with the 20,000. Then the runner-up will be going home with that particular, $15,000.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. Moments away from the post-match shootout, Central referee Aliu B. Jaju having his final engagement with the goalkeepers. The goalkeeper for Kololi Central and the goalkeeper for Joms FC. Post-match shootouts to come in shortly. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to you live from the Father Golf Sports Complex in Manjai, Kunda. And the game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk, Parliament Party, Kemo Kanye, Parliament Party, Kemo Kanye, and behind the camera is Osman and Yiman Satacham. It's going to be a post-match shootout to decide the winner. Is it going to go to Joms or Kololi Central remains the biggest question. Who will surely take the first penalty? It's already decided. Lamin Fati, number 5 for Joms FC, will open the post-match shootout here. Number 5, Fati Lamin for Joms FC, is going to face the goalkeeper Alaji Ba for Kololi Central. Lamin Fati is currently trying to position the ball, preparing to deliver this first post-match shootout.
Thank you very much.
Lamin 45 on his back against Alajiba. It's going to be the opener of the post-match shootout here from the Father Golf Sports Complex. Fatih Lamin against Alajiba. Alajiba in goal. Lamin Fatih will open this. Lamin sends the goalkeeper the wrong way and scores that beautifully. Kemo Kanye.
Yes, very well. I mean, this is what the coaches are hoping for, so that their penalty takers are on their right form. And then it has been a very, very well-taken penalty by Lamin Fati. The first stick, in the post-match penalty shootout, the first sticks are very, very important. So I believe one of the key players for this Kololi Central as well is going for this particular the first penalty take.
Number 17, Haruna Bojang, will take the first penalty for Kololi Central, the league champions. Number 17, Haruna Bojang Tollanki against Tollanki goalkeeper Sarani Jame. Sarani Jame against the number 17, Haruna Bojang. Haruna Bojang currently positioning his ball. Haruna Bojang against Sarani Jame. Haruna Jame 17 Tollanki. Haruna Jame against the goalkeeper Sarani Jame. Haruna Bojang, hands on hip, walks slowly towards the ball. Hands on hip once again. Haruna Bojang sends the goalkeeper the wrong way and scores that with beautifully. Kemo Kanyi, that's another beauty of a goal from Kololi Central after seeing the force from Joms FC.
Indeed, he was one of their, set piece specialists throughout the game. So scoring, taking the first goal here, and then taking the first penalty here, and then scoring it is not a surprise, perhaps to many of their fans, because he's one of their best set piece takers when they are playing in this entire 90 minutes here. So these are the kind of people that you expect to take your penalties, especially the first ones, and then try to bury them into goals.
There we go, a continuation of the post-match shootout. Number 20 for Joms FC, Mohamed Toure against Alaji Ba. Alaji Ba against Toure Mohamed, 20 on his back. Will he be able to convert this? Mohamed Toure, Mohamed scores! Mohamed Toure scores! And that was a decent celebration, a celebration from the number 20, Mohamed Toure, and he scores that.
Yes,
to give an advantage to James Jones FC.
Yes, beautifully taken as well, this one. So let's see what happens here, whether the one that is going for this particular penalty has been introduced into the second half. So let's see what he is going to do about this particular penalty. So you need to be at the best of your shapes for you to do the well into the post-match penalty shootout part.
Amri Koka, who came on as a substitute for Kololi Central. Amri against Sarani Jame. Amri Koka came on as a substitute. We'll take the second penalty for Kololi Central. Amri Koka. Amri scores! Sarani Jame dived to his right. Unfortunately for him, he could not stop that ball from finding the back of the net. And Amri Koka scores to equal the score. 2-2.
Yes, 2-2 from the penalty spot scenes here. Then the third check for that of the Joms FC side has just been introduced in place of their energetic right fullback. So let's see whether he is also going to do the needful for his side, because he is one of the players who have been brought through for the post-match penalty shootout. So let's see whether James will be able to do the needful for his technical bench and also for his entire fans.
James Aku. James Aku came on as a substitute for Joms FC. Will he be able to convert this? Indeed, a nerve-wracking moment from the entire technical bench, supporters and whosoever is connected to Joms FC. They will definitely want James Aku to score this. And James will go against Alajiba. James Aku walks slowly towards the ball. James scores! James Aku scores! And that was a beauty of a celebration from James Aku. Kemo Kanyi, another beautiful goal from Joms FC.
Yes. He has scored and then he has celebrated by removing his shirt. So he's been cautioned for that by the center referee. So nonetheless, let's see what happens here. Whether the number 19 for that of the Kololi Central side, he's also been introduced into the second half. Lately into the second half also, I believe he's one of their penalties takers that they can rely on in trying to give them victory into this particular penalty shootout here.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. We will try to get you all the reactions. We will try to get you everything. The number 19, Bubakar Mane. Mane Bubakar! Saved by Sarani Jame! Celebration from the entire technical bench of Joms FC and whosoever is connected to Joms. Sarani Jame rose the highest, dived to his right, palmed away that shot from the number 19. Babukar Mane. Advantage Joms FC came up.
Yes, very well. Advantage to them. And now one of their centre backs, Joms FC, is now going to take this particular advantage here to making sure that he give that advantage to his team. This number 19 Bokar Mane has been one of the players who has been introduced into the second half lately. In fact, he is one of I believe they are penalty takers, but penalties sometimes can let you down when it is times like this. But Sarani is also a very good goalkeeper, very tall goalkeeper. So when he is in the middle of the post, that takes you a different way to think.
Adama Jallo, he has been a rock for the Johm side for the entire minutes. Adama Jallo, central defender. He has been an incredible player for Joms FC. Adama Jallo, saved by the goalkeeper. Adama Jallo missed for Joms FC. And the goalkeeper, Alajiba, dive to his right, save the penalty for Kololi Central. Game on Kemo Kanye.
Yes, a very well game on. The defender was tries to give his team the advantage, but he was not able to do that. Then both goalkeepers have now done their parts. Now it is left with the players now to win the game for themselves, because goalkeepers, when they save at least a penalty, that one can commend them for that, because penalties, this is only 12 yards away from the post, so it's not easy to save. Both goalkeepers have done very well. Now both have saved one, and then let's see what happens here.
Team captain number 4 for Kololi Central, Adama Bojang. Adama Bojang against Sarani Jame. Team captain Adama Bojang. Will he be able to score? Nerve-wracking moment. Adama sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, and he scores that with beauty. Kololi Central celebrates. And Joms FC must be under pressure now, Kemo Kai.
Yes, very well. They must be under pressure. And he, one of the youngest players for the side, who has also just been introduced lately into the second half, is now going to take the responsibility for his side. But he is a very young player. I believe, when he had this particular confidence to go and take this particular responsibility, he must be one of their penalty takers. This is why he's been introduced, and then he had that confidence to go and then give his side something that they can celebrate. So let's see whether the youngster will be able to do the needful for his side.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. That's the continuation of the post-match shootout. The number 23, Hassan Balde, also came on as a substitute. Balde Hassan up against Alajiba. Hassan Balde scores! That was beauty of a penalty, Kemo Kanye.
Yes, very well, Pa. He is just being introduced. He's a very young player. I think one will say he's the youngest player on the pitch, according to my own observation here. So his penalty has just been a very phenomenal penalty. Well taken penalty for him. This is what I was saying. When I saw him going for that penalty, I know that he is going to be one of their penalty takers that they can rely on in order for them to go home with this particular trophy. And indeed, he has not let them down. He beautifully placed the penalty in the roof of the net bar.
Into the back of the net, into the topmost corner of the goal post. That was definitely a beauty of a penalty from Hassan Balde of Joms FC. This time it's the opportunity. An opportunity for Kololi Central, and the opportunity is been handed to the number 20 Mustafa Manjai, who also came on as a substitute. The entire technical bench, players and whosoever is connected to Joms FC are currently on their toes in anticipation for Sarani Jame to pull a save here. Mustafa Manjai against Sarani Jame. Mustafa Manjai. Mustafa against Sarani into the roof of the net. Scores that with beauty, Kemo Kanye.
Yes, with these penalties now, it is forced to lose now. All the 5 takers have now taken. Now let's see what happens here, whether any of these sides here will be able to do the needful. He is also just being introduced, the player number 2 that is going to take this responsibility for his side. He's also lately introduced together with Alassana Balde. So let's see whether he is also going to do what is needed from his technical bench and also the fans for Joms FC Park.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. Indeed, a nerve-wracking moment for the entire technical bench. The entire supporters of both Joms and Kololi Central. Ismaila Ba, hands on hip. Ismaila up against Alaji Ba. Ismaila Ba came on as a substitute. Ismaila Ba will take this delivery. Ismaila Ba against the custodian Alaji Ba. Will he be able to convert is the biggest question. Ismaila Ba is closely working towards the ball. Ismaila Ba against the custodian Alaji Ba. Ismaila scores! Ismaila Ba scores for Joms FC. And Kololi Central will now be under pressure, okay, Mokani?
Yes, very, very well. They must score, otherwise they are going to lose the final. So, I mean, Sarani will be hoping that he saved this one to give his side the victory. But also, he is also coming, the number 13, must score this goal for them to be able to realize any of their dreams when coming into this particular final here. It's a must-score goal for them. Otherwise, I mean, Joms FC is going to go home with this particular trophy pack.
The entire technical bench, the players, the fans, and whosoever is connected to Joms FC will now rely on Sarani Jame. Pamodu Jalo will take this penalty for Kololi Central. Nerve-wracking moment for the entire supporters of Kololi Central. There we go, Sarani Jame against Pamodu. Pamodu against Sarani. Pamodu scores and sends Sarani the wrong way. A lengthy post-match shootout here, coming from the Father Gov Sports Complex in Manjai. Kololi Central from Preso, and then Preso is now handed to Joms FC Kemo.
Yes, very well. He is also another new entrance into the second half. So let's see what Buba will be able to do for his side. I mean, it is now very, very difficult. All the players are placing the ball very well for their side. So let's see if the goalkeeper for that of the Kololi Central side will be able to do anything about this. And then the player that is coming to do something, or are we going to see Job doing the needful for his side?
Buba Job for Joms FC. Buba Job scores! That was the beauty of a goal from Buba Job of Joms FC. And the entire technical bench celebrates. And Kololi Central will now be under pressure. They will now have the opportunity to take the penalty. And if he scores, game on. If he missed, that's going to be an automatic victory for Joms FC. Now a wreck moment from the technical bench of Joms FC, Kololi Central, as both sides are currently eyeing for the mega trophy. It is the Super Cup final coming to you live from the Father Gov Sports Complex. And you are reminded that the Super Cup final is proudly and officially sponsored by Wave Gambia. And the Know It and Proper kickstarts tomorrow. And the Know It and Proper is officially sponsored by QCell Gambia. And it is all coming to you live from the Father Gov Sports Complex. Sarani Jame against... Is that going to be a save? Sarani dive to his right and he scores. And a lengthy of a post-match shootout. The number 15 for Kololi Central scores, and he scores to keep Kololi Central into this contest. Kemo Kanyi, a lengthy post-match shootout here. This time it's the number 24 for Joms FC.
Yes, indeed, he is another new entrance for the Joms FC side. So, but as for now, it has been a very, very lengthy tick here. It's only one loss to both sides. Now, every other player who is coming tries to place the ball very well against the goalkeeper save. So, let's see whether he is also going to do something for his side.
Abubakar Conte, nerve-wracking moment. Conte scores! That was definitely very close for Alaji Ba to pull a dramatic save. But unfortunately for the netminder, he could not block that shot from the number 24. Abubakar Conte, Kemo Kanyi, game on. Kololi Kanyi currently under pressure.
Yes, very well. The number 12 for the Kololi side will try to make sure that he plays the ball very well for against the slip of this particular goalkeeper. So let's see whether he will be able to do that. Usman Wada, I mean, against Sarani Jame now. Usman now is given the responsibility here. Will he be able to do something for his team? But this is a loss win. If Sarani is able to save, then they are going home.
There we go. It's going to be Kololi Central. Kololi! Sarani Jame! And it is all over from the Father Gogo Sports Complex in Manjai Kunda. Sarani Jame dive to his right, pulled an incredible save to win the trophy for Johm's FC, and it is all over here. Johm's FC are the winners of this year's Manjai Super Cup. Kemokani, it is all over here. Johm's FC are the winners of the competition.
Yes, indeed, Johm's FC deserve it winners because you looking at the whole of the second half has been dominated by them. So of course, I mean, for them to go on and then finally win this particular trophy, I believe is a deserved win for them. Then all kudos to their goalkeeper Sarani Jame. He has done very well. He has saved two very good penalties, and this, especially this last one, was a very good penalty. In fact, a high ball for that matter. Then he is able to save that one and then give victory to his side. I believe he has been one of the best players. If the best player has to perform, has to be awarded here, Sarane will be going home with that particular prize.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi, and it is all over here. And this is the Super Cup final coming to you live from the Manjai football field, and that is the celebration from the winners Johm's FC and the winners of the Super Cup in Manjai, and that is the celebration from the players of Johm's FC. Don't support their supporters from the sports complex in Manjai Kunda. They won on post-match shootouts here against Kololi Central, who were the winners, or who are the winners of the last competition, that is the league trophy. And celebrations continue from a whole night celebration from Johm's FC after that post-match shootout victory over Kololi Central. And we will be here to get you all the presentations as we are currently having the stage being prepared by the organizing committee of Manjai Sports Committee. And that will solely lead us to the presentation of the Super Cup trophy, the giant trophy and the cash prize. Johm's FC are currently in celebration. Kololi Central are definitely in a sad mood. Their ambition was to lay their hand on the trophy, but unfortunately could not win the trophy. The trophy will now head to Johm FC. Johm's FC are the winners, and you could see those celebrations coming from the entire technical bench, their supporters and whosoever is connected to Johm's FC. And that is Johm's FC in celebration. Johm's FC in celebration after laying their hand on the trophy.
Penalties, and they will be crowned according to the price of $20,000. While runners up, that is Kololi Central, will go with $15,000. Once again, we will proceed with the awarding of the certificates. Ansu, can you please come forward to continue the awarding? Well, Coach Manjai, please come forward to collect your certificate. Okay. Well, Manjai. Well, where's the cameraman? Give it to Manjai. Once again, it's Benedict Samuel.
We continue with Benedict. Coach Abdurrahman, where are you? Okay, Abdurrahman is enjoying the ambience there. Well, once again we proceed. Let's try to save the time. Well, Coach Abdurrahman, looking at Nehla Ampaski. Kukojol direct. Well, Coach Abdurrahman, ki nga xamante ni moo ko fi teewal mooy soxnaam ak lii di doomam mu nekk lu am solo. Coach Abdurrahman foog naa moo taxale si ñi jël leen parce que masha Allah very wonderful. Benedict is going to very quickly. We want to save time, but di leen remind rek Super Cup bi ñi nga xamante ni ñoo ko officially sponsor moo nekk ñi di Wave, and then the winners of the Super Cup, that is Johm, will be crowned and coronated. They will be decorated as well with $20,000 in plus that giant trophy, and the runners-up as well. Well, the panel, can you please walk towards the ground for the awarding of the medals, and also once again just to let you know that tomorrow the Serakunda is Super Cup final between T-Town and Medina. Well, the Serakunda is Director of Communication is here, that is BB, and also alongside him is Asan. Munekalo Amsalo, because tomorrow is a whole day program at the Serakunda is. As you can see, the dignitaries are walking towards the crowd to decorate the winner and the runners-up. And it was a very thrilling and entertaining encounter between these two sides. Despite it ended in goalless, but the penalty shootout was magnificent, in which Johm were victorious on 7-6 by 7-6 rather. Well, that is Dino of Manjai, the Galaxy boy. Once again, to congrats the Manjai Sport Committee for the wonderful job, and we definitely appreciate and acknowledge the presence of the dignitaries. As you can see, the players are dancing, and they are also full of joy. Now the panel is all set. You can see the runners-up, that is Kololi Central. They were the last season champions of this Manjai League competition, and today they are the runners-up of this Manjai Super Cup. Well, for Johm, they were also you can see they are shaking hands, and alongside me, you can see the Montagne Total One.
fo ak rela
waaw
lii mooy lu rafet ñëpp kontaan nañ defi ne di kontaan naa li ngeen def ni moo rafet li ngeen def ni ñëpp kontaan nañ jërë ngeen jëf Kololi Central jërë ngeen jëf li ngeen def ñëpp kontaan nañ si defi ne nii li dafa seeda xol jërëjëf.
Well, we also congrats Kololi Central
for showing the sportsmanship, and we really appreciate how they, take the defeat in a good faith. As you can see, this is all about sports, and it's exactly what we need. The decoration is still on, but now the coaches ñuy jaajëfal ñi nga xamante ni ñoo nekk wave nag jamono ji ñoom daal ñu ngi def lu rëy soo xoolee ñoom ñu ngi gën a lumbe si li nga xamante ni nag moo nekk different zones fii ci biir réew mi soo wave seen taxawaay fu ngeen ko teg noonu la seen tànka yokka leen doxin loolu leen di ñaax di leen ko santa ñu ngi jaajëfal tamit ñi nga xamante ni once again ñoom ñoo jiite fii di Manjai Sport Committee bi ak yeneen committee yi nga xamante ni ak yeneen dignitaires ñi fi teew bés ni ki tey waaye tamit duñ fàtte ñi nga xamante ni ñooy Red Cross yi seen liggéey am na solo trop ndaxte gannaaw buñ gisee sax yeneen ñi nga xamante ni mu ngi doon xew both on and off the pitch si wàllum li nga xamante ni ak mooy wér-gu-yaram ci jëmi doomi aadama képp ku nga xamante ni yaa ngi fi play wala playwuloo wala da nga ñëw seetaan si ñoom ñi nga xamante ni ñu ngi ko def volontaire so recommend leen seen ñu ngi ko rafetlu suñ jógee ko foofu benn tey ñu ngi jaajëfal tamit ñi nga xamante ni ñoo yor wàllum kaaraange gi di sécurité bi ñoom it seen liggéey rafetlu nañ ko bu baax waaye tam fàttewuñ ñi nga xamante ni ñoo nekk ñii di referee panel bi nga xamante ni ñoo contrôle match bi teg nañ ko si yoon jaarale nañ ko fu ñu ko war a jaarale ba ñëpp ku si nekk rek gis na boppam si li nga xamante ni moo nekk match bi waaye gannaaw loolu tamit once again dinañ dooleel ñi nga xamante ni ñu ngi recommendaat media bi once again gannaaw buñ gisee nag jamono ji ñii di N24 Q radio ak li nga xamante ni mooy Star FM Afrique radio ak yeneen li nga xamante ni nag moo nekk ñii di Kora FM ak ñeneen ñu nga xamante ni suñ limee rek mun nañuy juum waaye tamit képp ku fi teew rek ñu ngi xaasal di la recommend si sa taxawaay gannaaw loolu tamit once again di jaajëfal Balak moom nga xamante ni moom tam stakeholder la fii ci miiri Manjai waaye tam support am ak taxawaayam si biiri ground bi fii kenn du ko kwek tey tamit ñu gis ki nga xamante ni mooy di secretary di Adja Jeyte moom kii di Adja Jeyte tamit daanaka su ñoo wax ne gender bias ñu ngi ko xeex si wàllum sports moom tam bokk na si pilas yooyu noonu so war nañ koo recommend bu baax a baax ñu rafetlu tamit li nga xamante ni mooy liggéeyam so Adja ñu ngi laa def thumbs up di la wax keep it up sa liggéey rafet na still now well now you can see the trophy. It's a silver color, and who will award the trophy? Well, if that is the wave president or the wave manager. Wow, seen liggéey rafet na soo xoolee seen taxawaay bi ñu ngi koy jaajëfal bu baax a baax ndaxte lii dafa am solo trop yéen a ngi contribute immensely si wàllum tàggat yaram fii ci biir réew mi wow, you can see all smile from the captain of the Johm's FA, that is Johm's Football Academy. Well, Johm's, the Manjai side, they will celebrate with their managers. And Johm's are the champions of the Manjai 2024 Super Cup after defeating Kololi Central 7-6 on penalties. Thank you once again. Di jaajëfal ñëpp di rafetlu ñëpp seen teewaay di leen wax ne seen rakk la woon seen xarit di Baboucarr Ba known as Navas El Maestro moom moo nekkoon seen sport match commentaire bi fii waaye tamit di leen jox dig daje suba foofu noonu ci biir Serekunda East ñu xam ne nag dina nekk whole day programme bot di leen bàyyiloo xel tamit ne lii di media run bi tamit mu ngi ñëw ëllëg mu nekk media run boo xam ne tamit it's gonna be different so ñu ngi ooj ñëpp pour ñoom tamit ku fa mun a teew rek nekk wàllum taskati xibaar di wàllum media wala you want to join the run mun ngaa ñëw foofu noonu di wax jërë ngeen jëf thank you bye sa liggéey gi rafet. Esa